What is going on, everybody? DJ Minds here, and I'm just showing you we found a buyer for the last 90 GPUs that I have, and there's actually a little bit more. We'll talk about it. I wanted to talk, about my story and how I got these GPUs, and am I sad that we're losing them? These are all the NVIDIA cards. And he's also picking up 30 of the 5700 XTs. I was cleaning them, and he said, "Don't worry about it." I said, "Okay, sure. You can clean them yourself." And I wanted to show you something here. The guy that I bought these from paid $1,200. $1,200 for every one of his 3070s, or sometimes 1,000, sometimes like 1,300. Can you believe that, man? Now, I did not spend that much at all. If you've been following my channel for a while, you may or may not remember, but I bought like a huge farm. And it came with, I think, 80 or 90 GPUs. It was like 4 gigahash. It was a big deal back in the day, non-LHR and all of that. And it was crazy, man. It was really crazy when I got that. But I picked them all up for about $300. And that was in 2022. I think it was like March or April. So, and that included 3080s. So I was getting 3080s for $300. I was getting all these 3070s, 3060 Ti's, all the 5700 XTs, which at the time, even $300 was great for that. But also what was really cool about that trade is, like I said, they were non-LHR, which doesn't really mean anything now. But it also came with the motherboards, the PSUs, the full rigs, everything. And these were not, random motherboards. These were like B250s, man. These things were freaking incredible and still are. So even to this day, the guy has actually bought so many GPUs off me. Before my last deployment, he purchased all my 3090s, 3080s, 3070 Ti's, and I want to say he gave me like 16,600 or 16 or 15,000. So we have all that. And then today, we're still working the numbers just a little bit because, it gets really iffy, man. Let me show you. It gets really iffy when it comes to like Zotacs. I'm so glad that I didn't buy a bunch of Zotacs. I own 4 Zotacs, right? So my stuff is really easy to sell. I told the guy, dude, look, I have mostly EVGA or like really, really good cards. These are all for the win, 3060 Ti's. These just go like this, right? A bunch of founder editions. Like I said, a couple of Zotacs. So glad I didn't buy a bunch of Zotacs. And then here's some of the quality other ones, man. Like I think 8 there, Asus Strix, a couple of FEs, a couple of Zotacs, like 2 or 3 total, I think, maybe even 4. Bunch of For the Win 3 EVGA, and we got some For the Win 3, but those aren't like the rainbow ones. And then, yeah, of course, right, a couple more Zotacs and Gigabytes, right? So the Gigabytes definitely aren't worth as much, but they're still 37 Ti. Zotacs certainly are not worth as much. But you can see the bulk of my stuff is really good stuff, really quality stuff. I mean, these are all matching, dude. The EVGA X3s for the 3060 Ti, all matching and stuff. And it really helps, man. It helps avoiding brands like PNY. I do have one PNY 3070. It helps avoiding brands like Zotac, man, because when you resell it, it's worth like $50 more for the good brand. Yeah, so all in all, like I said, he probably gave me, I don't know, 16, 15K for like all the larger cards before my deployment. Then I sold my 340 series last week, just under $3,000 for those 3 cards. It was a 4090, a 4070 Super or Ti, I can't remember, and then a 4070. So I gave him a good deal. He was a good dude in the community. And then I sold 11 3060s this week. And that was about $2,100 shipped. So, I mean, you could do the math, bro. We're probably about to get 15, 16K right now. Like I said, we're still kind of working it. Plus 16K before deployment. Plus, recently, like I said, another almost 5K. So all in all, rough estimate, right? Because I don't even remember, man. I've had up to like almost 200 GPUs at one point. We're probably looking at like 35K or so. And mind you, it could be 30K, somewhere in that ballpark. Mind you guys, I still have 1660 Ti's. He may or may not pick those up. I told him, you know what, since you're buying 90 GPUs off me, I'll give them to you for $60 each. You know what I mean? And maybe he'll talk me down $5. That's fine. I don't really care. It's not that serious to me. When you're buying in bulk, of course, me and other people, we're going to work with you. You know what I mean? If you buy 1 GPU, 2 GPUs, why would anybody give you a big discount? You know what I mean? Even 10 GPUs is really nice. So I personally usually knock off like 20, $25 a GPU if you buy like 10 or more. But I'm pretty much tapped out now. So the only thing I have left is a rig of 6600 XT, which he does want to buy, but he offered me like 100 each. And I was like, you know what?
it's not a terrible deal because you got to understand the guy's a reseller, right? So I'm like $100 each, man. Honestly, I'll probably just keep them. I'll keep one rig to keep GPU mining just for shits and giggles. And who knows, maybe I'll even put those out and sell them for like 130 or 135 to somebody. These GPUs are freaking easy to sell, man. And am I sad about it? I think the hardest part about selling them was just doing it. Because I was like, oh man, the nostalgia. I don't want to get rid of them. I have so many memories. And I do have incredible memories with these, with you guys and everything. And, one of the main questions I get is, DJ, are you quitting the channel? No. What? Why would I quit DJ Minds? I love DJ Minds, man. I'll certainly be on there. Now, is it super profitable to be on DJ Minds? No, it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty terrible making content, especially if you're doing GPU mining. But even ASICs right now, the content's not good, right? There's not a lot of people interested in crypto. Now, what do I want to do with the money, right? So, like I said, the guy's coming tonight. We're kind of iffy on the exact number. I'm like, yo, you're going to pay me more for EVGA and Founders Editions and shit. He's like, that's fair. Zotax, I'm like, right? So what am I going to do with the roughly 15K or so? Honestly, bro, I think I'm just going to buy crypto. It's just so much easier, man. As somebody who's been mining, I first tried it back in 2016, 2017, not seriously or anything. Definitely was buying the coin a lot more back then, but really started taking mining seriously the last bull run, like 2021, like late 2020, early 2021. And I would say, dude, over what I've learned over the years, it's just so much easier to just buy the coin. It really is. I just bought 20 AL3s. That hasn't been great. Should I have gone that deep? Who knows? I still think it's super early, and that's not why you're here, though. But mining and stuff, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think for me, D-Pin's the best. D-Pin's been the best. ASICs are pretty good too, depending on which ones you have. Speaking of ASICs, I haven't even gotten into selling my ASICs yet, and I'm not trying to sell you them right now. I'm just letting you know. I have more ASICs than this that I'm gonna have to end up selling. I got an S21, a D9, and S19 XP, and out in the garage we got some worthless Caspa miners to sell. And what am I going to do with all the money? All in all, I think I'm just going to buy Bitcoin, bro. I'm just going to buy Bitcoin. I'm going to forget I own it, and maybe the bull run. I don't think there's going to be that much more bull run left. Like we were all expecting the crazy bull run now, and we're kind of are in a crazy bull run, right? Like the last all-time high was what, 69K or whatever it was, something around there. And we're still in the upper 80s, mid 80s, often hitting 90K, and people are just so sad still. And I'm just like, man, you just don't understand. You just haven't been doing this long enough. Like I said, this is my third cycle. 2 for the mining side. But I've been trading stocks way before that as well, right? So I've seen all of this, man, these ups and these downs. And for me, man, I'm just so confident in crypto. I'm not as confident in the GPU side. And I just feel like what am I going to do, man? I'm at 21 cents. You guys may or may not know I'm moving, right? And as somebody who's moving, I don't want to move with all this stuff, man. If I can even move this stuff, I got to repair stuff around my house. There's issues with the house now that I've come back. Oh, I forgot about these. I still got to sell these. MI50s, these are basically Radeon 7s for mining. But look at this, dude. I got all these frames. So far, I've got one person to buy a whole set. I'm giving them a steal of a deal, bro. $200. You get 2 PSUs, you get the motherboard, you get all the risers, you get the frame, and most of these are like B250s, H110s, good stuff, man. Good stuff that used to cost, $1,000 or something. I'm like, you know what? Just take it off my hands, bro. $200. That's a steal right there. It comes with a CPU, everything, right? So here's another frame. This one's beautiful. That's a 1600 P2 though. I don't think I'd sell that for 200, but who knows if they bought enough of them, man. But with me moving, and I'm going to be going to a smaller house and stuff, I can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered to lug all this around. And, I don't know, maybe even I'll buy the 5000 series at some point, but to be honest with you, I think it's just so much easier to buy the coin, man. It's just so much easier, man. I don't have to deal with the shit. But I do love GPU mining, and who doesn't, man? But, with the proof of work thing, doesn't seem like there's a lot of change building on it. But I am hopeful, kind of. I think that's not even hopeful. I think that's more like copium. You're just trying to cope with it, that there's going to be this coin that makes it suddenly profitable. And now I'm seeing people at 6-7 cents turn it off. I'm like, damn, do you understand how lucky you are to have 6-7 cents? That's well below the average. pretty much half, like 50% lower than most people. You're about the same, if not lower, than most hosting facilities. I think the average price for a hosting facility is 8 cents. Really pristine, like really huge farms are charging like 7.75, right? Those are like the big deal miner places. And you know, I haven't seen anything for 6 cents. That'd be great. I would love to go to a 6 cents hosting, but not really what this video is about, man. All in all, was I sad? Yes, before I started. Now that I'm looking at, like, again, I have more GPUs than this too. This isn't everything, but you know, now that I'm looking around, I'm just like, oh, this is awesome. Like, it feels so good. I'm gonna get my spare bedroom back. And I got to prepare a lot of stuff for the house, man. Because, you know, like I said, I've been deployed for almost a year. And, you know, I didn't expect my wife to take care of the house too. You know, she took care of it as far as like cleaning the house, but like the repairs and like other little things, she's not capable of doing that. And I don't expect her to, right? So I need to start doing those things. So I need more time to prepare ultimately for the move. You know what I mean? That's really been stressing me out, thinking about the move. And this is going to be a life-changing event for me, just getting rid of this crap, buying Bitcoin and just moving on with it. And please don't ever get confused. DJ Mines is going nowhere. I'm as long as there's people watching, you know, as long as I'm making money off the channel and as long as I'm having fun with the channel, I'll certainly be around for sure. Right. So, you know, and one more question, guys, you know, Friday nights, where are the Friday nights? Hey, let me hang out with my family, man. I got shit to do, okay? I just got back. The Friday night streams will be coming back. Streams and videos will be coming back and stuff. Just let me take care of life. Real life matters. You know, me, no offense or anything, but me chasing $5 to $10 on a live stream because times are bad right now for everybody. I get it. It's not really worth it to me to prioritize that over taking care of the stuff that really matters, like me moving and getting rid of all the GPUs while I still can. So all in all, dude, I had no problem selling these GPUs. I think total took me 6 days, 7 days. You know, it's the power of the internet. The biggest thing is you got to price them right. Okay. Like I had the 3070s listed at 275, I think 250. I forget what I said. And the guy said, again, I've worked with him twice. He said, I'll buy in bulk, you know, but you got to cut it down to like 225. I said, ooh, I could do 225. That's a pretty fair deal when you're buying the whole farm, bro. When you're buying everything I own for 225, you know what I mean? I listed, like I said, the 3060s and some other stuff, and it's just annoying, man, going to the post office, dealing with people on Facebook. I don't want to deal with that shit, bro. I don't mind taking 20, 30 bucks less if it means you buy everything and I can just live on with my life, and that's where we're at. So I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of the video, put in hashtag Red Bull. Hashtag Red Bull. I love every single one of you, man. Big things coming eventually for the channel. Don't ever get discouraged, man. And just keep mining if that's what you want to do, or buying the coin or whatever, man. Just get involved with crypto. Stay involved with crypto. Huge things, huge bull runs coming. I am always bullish. You guys know me. It's just I need to make space. And I think buying Bitcoin would just be better for me right now. So I love you guys. Peace.